Ashraf Zaki, Executive Chairman of CIT Vericash. Glad to be here in Lagos. I came from Cairo, Egypt. Africa can, for sure. It's challenging. I believe, as I said in my speech earlier today, this is a moment for Africa with major transformation expected from the introduction of AI in financial services. Africa have the opportunity to leapfrog and capitalize on that, not to follow, but to lead. And Africa did that before in financial inclusion with the introduction of mobile money. So I believe this is another moment for Africa to leapfrog, lead, and really address the challenge of the lack of underlying infrastructure by utilizing AI and what the productivity and the breakthrough solution that AI can provide to become a leading power in digital financial service in the market. It's a big question. So I will try to look at it for two parts. So I think it's businesses in Africa and talent, the individual, the workers, need to come to terms that the job market as we know it, the standard organizational structure as we know it, will have to change. As fast as businesses adapt to such changes, that will help Africa leapfrog. If I talk about banks, for example, banks big and small within the African continent need to understand that the job description, the organization hierarchy in the banks have to change. They have to reskill, upskill their talents in order to be able to capitalize on the new wave of AI. Now on the challenges side, so as AI brings opportunities, AI also brings challenges. And one example I use today, and maybe this just to highlight, is fraud and risk. We know, for example, in Nigeria, fraud and risk in financial service is of high concern. So while AI provide a lot of tools and transformational technologies to help financial institutions really leapfrog in how they do fraud prevention, fraud forecasting, fraud detection, and authenticate their customer to give more value. At the same time, fraudulents and hackers will use AI to become much more powerful and be able to be much more effective in attacking our businesses. Is actually, one would say that in this industry, the institution and business, if they have not moved aggressively fast enough in adapting to what AI can provide in fraud prevention and detection, their situation is going to be in a very bad position, because hackers and fraudulent are also using AI to progress more their fraudulent activities. We believe that the next stage of digital financial services, banks, as we know, has to change. Banks, either they need to become a group of multifaceted digital financial service delivery organization, or they will find it hard to continue to compete. Banks, especially large ones, to be able to compete with the new fintechs and the like, they have to expand their business. They have to break down to be multi-businesses and institutions. So they need to build more of an ecosystem. And this is where Vericash come into play. Because with our platform, really what we help institutions is to build a scalable, multi-faceted, multi-institution digital financial service ecosystem, where they can integrate with others, because we believe a lot in the cooperation between banks and fintech and the expansion of that ecosystem. And this is really what Vericash is about. Whatever it is inside the border within a country like Nigeria, or with the cross-border, like how Nigeria operates within West Africa with all the neighboring countries. So this is what we see the future is, and we see what customer will expand. But the challenges be that how to serve customers across multiple business and how to have collected this data about the same customer who may be interacting with different product and different businesses. And this is where the value comes, to be able to have this 360-degree view about the customer, regardless which channel, which product, which institution they are using. Ashraf, Zaki, we are building towards a future forward for Africa.